Olá pessoal, bem-vindos a mais um dia de A Noire Parte, aqui que eu falo vosso amigo João Pedro, nosso último episódio.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. Sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Ora, descobrimos quem é a nossa vítima, uma tal Antônia Maldorado, que se estava a divorciar. Eu fiz o caminho. Não carreguei no botão.
Shots fired, 313 Bunker Hill Avenue, 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle, code 3 identified.
Agora estamos a ir até a casa do marido dela para saber se ela está envolvida nisto, se não. Mas para aquilo que a velhota da pessoa nos disse, o marido não é fluxo cheio.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Então,
Right through the next intersection.
agora já deu.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
A responsabilidade.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
Eu acho que selecionei o bar, já não me recordo. Selecionei a casa dele, a casa do marido ou o bar, mas acho que selecionei o bar. Acho que é melhor irmos ao bar primeiro. Pode ser que a gente vai que encontremos aqui alguma coisa no bar que diga respeito ao marido.
LAPD, Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Foram vistos?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Ok.
Where's that goddamn waitress? A waitress?
Não já mandou nada. Deixou aqui qualquer coisa.
Divorce?
Os papéis do
Did you
divórcio.
open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Mas o Fábio tem razão, vocês viram a conversa. Tu achaste isto só acontecer a raparigas que já
Can you
desapareceram?
remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
E não reparaste em mais nada? Vai-te catar.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of
No
order.
quarto.
The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Aqui já acho que ela tá. Aqui já acho que que ele esteja a dizer a verdade.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Ok, calça norte e o pé largo. Não sei porquê, mas tenho a sensação que foi ele. Este gajo do bar não me inspirou confiança. E vocês, pessoal? Digam aí. Nos comentários. Vamos até a casa do marido dela agora.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Vamos descobrir onde é que eu vi primeiro. Se estiver aqui. Talvez aqui do lado direito.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
304. Ok, bora.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Just take our boy by surprise.
E entras assim?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Hey!
I got 100 pounds on your wife.
Stand down now.
Damn, they got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects being transported to center.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I could kill my own wife? Should get the whole place going over and talk to the neighbors.
Vamos dar aqui uma olhadinha aqui ao sítio. Eu, por visto, tinha acabado de almoçar. Vou tomar um pequeno almoço. Esta porta vai dar para a rua. Duvido que aqui encontre alguma coisa, mas vê-se. À cautela. Mas mesmo que prédio. Não vai haver aqui nada, de certeza. Não há aqui música. É porque não há aqui nada. Sangue!
This will take some explaining.
Ele vai ter muito que explicar, então mesmo.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Ok. Não tem fruta nenhuma, só tem garrafas.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Ok. Isto não é nada, é aqui o quarto dele. Isto é estranho. Quarto dele aqui não tem nada. É um apartamento pequenito. Vocês já sabem que lá fora há alguma coisa, pessoal? Eldorado.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Eu não sei, pessoal, mas estou desconfiado que aqui fora há alguma coisa.
What now?
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Eu estou desconfiado que cá fora há uma coisa, por isso. Deixa cá ver. Se a camisa estava com sangue, deixa cá ver se aqui há alguma coisa escondida ou qualquer coisa, deixa ver. Pelos vistos, não. Pode ter escondido aqui alguma coisa, sei lá. O chapéu do galo, é. Eu estou a achar estranho é não haver nada aqui no quarto dele. Mas não livro, então não. Eu não vi foi a varanda, pode ser que aqui haja alguma coisa. No princípio não.
Probably nothing.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Mas anda. Ah, aqui música. Por isso deve haver aqui mais alguma coisa, não? Eu é que não estou a encontrar nada, mas. Eu mexo sempre no mesmo. Quando é que ele vai?
No good. Nobody here.
E aqui, será que tem alguém?
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Oh, Randy. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Kept
Saiu.
thinking you were gonna call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Então bora lá. Já que ele foi levado até à central. Entrou por ali.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Se fôssemos outra vez até à cena do crime, pessoal.
You know the way. You can drive.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Anchor.
We got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Ele não está aqui.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
I don't mind that you're talking, so long as you don't mind that I'm not listening.
Rehab is for quitters.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore. charcoal back. And doped up.
Eu vieste para aqui para nada, né? Aparentemente.
Okay, keep moving, lover boy. You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice, really.
You say you bust in there and find the goddamn engine.
He's good looking for a policeman.
Estás bugado, Zé?
I gave his wife a cat. I said, don't stand up anymore.
É que ele vai. Tá parvo.
They're waiting down at Tech Services, Phelps.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. I know you've got it made.
I'm at a loss. Help me out.
If the brass are handling Dahlia Evans, I'll have it locked up in the Tech Services dungeon. Let's go.
Boys,
É aqui.
come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the backseat of the cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the spares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead.
Ok.
I've been over both documents pretty
O
carefully.
Dália Negra
They've
foi um
wiped
caso
with
que este,
gasoline,
na
so there's
realidade,
no
eles
chance
nunca
of
conseguiram
prints.
a descobrir quem é que matou a mulher.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Fuck you. Pedites. Olha, realmente esta maçã foi no outro caso, sim. O Phelps tem razão. Um poema.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is
Pois o Superman já existia nesta altura. Aliás, o Superman foi criado nesta altura.
As you said, he's fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Olha, já agora que aqui estamos, vamos falar com o marido, sim. Bora.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice, really.
You got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment. That was the last time I saw her.
Mentira, porque a vizinha disse que ele tinha saído.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
Espera aí, o que é que ele disse? Deixa cá ver. Ethan James. Deixa eu então ver aqui. Isso aqui é assim. Deixa eu ver, ele estava a revirar os olhos.
So if you didn't kill your
E
wife, who
menti.
did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit.
Podia ter posto o alibi do marido. Meti dúvida, não sei se acertei. Não. Então, sendo assim. Sair e vou voltar a entrar.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving to 45. I want to put him down in one round.
Vou ter que passar outra vez aquela parte.
Captain is waiting for you downstairs with anchor.
That's that guy from the papers. Solved that big case. Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full roof.
Ok, vamos ter que ver esta cena toda outra vez.
Keep upon thy soul by virtue of this
Poema, mas também não interessa muito.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
That's why we called you in.
Vamos então falar com o marido agora, bora.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on? Watch it.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Well, you don't see that every day.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn thing.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment. That was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Mentira.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think
But-
you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
O alibi da tua vizinha. A história da tua vizinha, Zé.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out and I went out after her. She jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Mais uma mentira. Queres ver?
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Ai não?
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out.
Ah, bateste.
That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
O colar.
What
Toda a
about the
gente já
tongs?
falou do colar.
Is she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Vocês encontraram aqui. Cortaste.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places.
Mas tinhas
I
bom?
buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Bem pessoal, nós vamos ficar por aqui. Espero que tenham curtido. Deixem o vosso like e comentem. E no próximo vídeo vamos investigar aquela cena das frutas que ele disse. Um abraço a todos. Até ao próximo vídeo. Fui! Subscrevam o canal F5 para não perder os próximos vídeos desta série e outras séries. Fui!